No, I was talking to a guy. No. Hmm. But yeah, I haven't talked to a guy in like 5 months. Oh, I did go on a date. I went on one date. I met him on Hinge. We went to get coffee. And it was like pretty okay. It was like kind of like whatever to me. I didn't really feel like we were vibing that well. I'm like, the problem is I think guys are so used to a certain type of girls. I don't know. Or maybe certain types of people. Because I'm very bubbly, right? And I'm very good at holding conversation with people. And then so a lot of guys feel like we have a special connection. But to me, it's like I have conversations with a lot of people all the time. You know? Like, especially like, look at me streaming. Like, I'm basically just talking to people all day. It's like I'm a decent conversationalist. So then a lot of guys think that we have a special connection. And then so they get really excited. And then for me, it's just like, yeah, it's just like a Tuesday. I know that sounds so silly, but it's like I feel like I'm a decent conversationalist. So then at the end of the day, which I think was like okay, like I didn't feel sparks, but like I liked the things that he told me, you know? So like I was like, maybe something could happen, you know, like in the future. It's like if I get to know him, maybe I'll like him. At the end of the day, he walks me to my car. I go in for the goodbye hug, and he kisses me on the lip. I was like, oh. Oh. I was like, I don't usually kiss on the first date. Oh. We were supposed to have a second date. And then I got sick. And then I just never, I told him I'm sick, I don't feel well. But I never rescheduled. And then I just felt like, I felt a little bit like dismayed because like, I just don't feel sparks with people. Like I haven't really felt a spark with someone in a long time. But I feel like for me, I'm the type of person where it needs time to build, you know? So then it's like, well, how come everyone else gets so excited so quickly and I don't have that, you know? Am I too picky? That's what I think about a lot. But like, since I'm going through therapy and stuff like that, I'm just like, maybe it's just not the right time for me to date right now because like, I feel like I still have so much to work on myself. And like, a lot of my relationships, I think it's good to be picky, but I think there's a possibility that maybe I'm too picky. Because like, I just don't feel connections with people anymore. Like, I don't know. So it's like, what happens when I start dating is guys start, and I've talked about this in the past, which is like, guys will always start treating me really well. In the beginning, they always treat me really well. But you know what dating me is like? Like, you see me as a friend, right? Like, you only see me as a friend. Imagine dating me. I'm always like, no, you first. No, whatever you want. You. And then, so then, whenever they ask me what I want, I'm like, no, I just want whatever makes you happy. So then, like, I'll be like, no, it's okay. We don't have to do what I want to do. It's okay. No, we do this. No, it's okay. Don't do that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And then, like, the guy eventually just starts getting used to treating me not that well. And then eventually our relationship just kind of like deteriorates from there. And so it's like, I realize that I have so much, like, I can't value myself. And then so guys, even though they like me, they don't eventually value me either. And like, I don't blame them. It's not their fault. Like, they treated me well in the beginning, but if it's always ending in this way where they're not treating me well, I have to look internally and be like, it must be me, right? Like, it has to be something that I'm doing that's making them feel a certain way that we end up in this position. Do you understand that? Even if you don't see it, you're worth it. I mean, like, yeah, I know, I understand that, like, people tell me. No, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. I clearly don't understand my worth, but I understand that other people tell me I am worthy and that I remember like the last guy I dated. It was like we dated, like seriously dated. We dated for 5 months and then like he just kept treating me worse and worse, but not like in an aggressive way, but it was like he kept prioritizing me less and less, because I would always say, oh no, it's okay, you're tired from work, just take time to rest, or you know, it's okay, you should do this, you need to take care of this, you need to do this. And then like, but I would tell my friends, and I'm like, I just wish he had more time for me, but he's just so busy with work, he's just so busy doing this, so busy with that. And then we end up in a place where we're in a bad place. And I remember my best friend Adam told me, he's like, Jessica, like, your needs matter, and like, if you want to break up over this, it's okay. But then to me, I'm like, my needs don't matter. Like, it's not consciously, I don't think this, subconsciously I think my needs don't matter. Like, this doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna break up with him because I want more time with him when I understand that he doesn't have time. But in reality, it's like, no, what I want is valid, but I didn't see it that way. And so we kept dating and dating and dating, and then got to the point where he just felt guilty all the time because he didn't know what to do. Because I kept saying I want more time, but then when he wanted to give me more time, I was like, I felt so guilty myself because I didn't feel like I deserved it, and that I was worth it for him because he was so tired from work, you know. So it's like I'm toxic in that sense. It's like I need to really work on that before I date someone, because it's like, it's hard. I know it's hard to date me in that sense, but otherwise our relationship was really good. Like, he told me that like our relationship was one of the like deepest connections he's had in a long time, you know. So it's like, he wanted it, but like, he just didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to do because I don't know how to treat myself. If you don't prioritize your needs, they won't. Yeah, exactly. It's like, however I treat myself is how other guys are gonna treat me, and it's not their fault because they want to treat me a certain way, but I always say no, no, no. So they're just doing what I'm asking, and then I end up screwing myself over. Now you know what she needs to work on? Yeah, so now I have to be positive.
Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye!